and welcome to 'Tis the Season Symphony and Song, an evening of music you will not forget. My name is Janice Erla, coordinator of the Quincy School Community Partnership, which was established some 40 years ago to support the academic, social, and vocational success of Quincy Public School students. Special thanks tonight to a special person, the Honorable Thomas P. Koch, Mayor of our great city and Chairman of the Quincy School Committee, for once again sponsoring 'Tis the Season Symphony and Song. Mayor Koch's generosity and support of Quincy Public Schools is both unconditional and unmatched. Thank you, Mayor Koch. A special welcome this evening to our Superintendent of Schools, Kevin W. Mulvey, and Assistant Superintendent of Schools, Erin Perkins. And welcome to all Quincy Public Schools administrators, principals, and teachers joining us this evening. At this time, I invite Mayor Koch to the podium to say a few words, followed by Superintendent Kevin Mulvey.
Thank you, Jan. Good evening, everybody. It's certainly a pleasure to join you on this wonderful evening. I know that if you look around the city, you see the sights of Christmas. Tonight we have the sounds of Christmas and the holidays, and you couldn't have a better show than the incredible talent we have with the Quincy Symphony Orchestra, a number of our young people participating, and a number of our staff that'll be participating. I'm grateful to the superintendent, to the leadership team, to all our teachers and staff who do an incredible job each and every day for our kids. As we go into the holiday season, let us also be mindful that there are kids from this school, North Quincy High School, and other schools, Quincy kids, that are serving in the military all around the world. So they'll be away from their home this holiday season, trying to keep the peace in the world. So be mindful of their service and keep them in your prayers, whatever your faith tradition. With that, I say Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. That starts on Thursday night. Happy holidays, and I wish everyone a new year filled with peace, good health, and much happiness. God bless.
Thank you again, Mr. Mayor, and everything you do for the Quincy Public Schools. Good evening, everyone, and Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. It's a pleasure to be here with you tonight in the Quincy High School Lloyd Hill Performing Arts Center for 'Tis the Season Symphony and Song. There are so many people to thank tonight that helped put this performance on, and I just want to make sure that I recognize each and every one of these individuals, again, who worked tirelessly to put on this fantastic show for us tonight. I'll mention the names. If we could hold the applause to the end, that way we can congratulate everyone, but also get to the show as quickly as possible. So first, I would like to thank Assistant Superintendent Erin Perkins, Executive Director Keith Segala, of course, Janice Erler, the Quincy Public Schools Music Department, including all of its staff and students who are here with us tonight, the Quincy Public Schools Career Vocational and Technical Education Culinary Arts Program and Film and Television Production Program, who were instrumental in tonight's event. And you'll see shortly something very special from our Film and Television Production Program, which you'll enjoy greatly, I believe, as well as our many volunteers in charge of promotions and ticket sales. Jonathan Caleri, Executive Director of Quincy Access Television, and his team for broadcasting 'Tis the Season Symphony and Song live on channels 822 and HD 1072. And of course, thank you to the Quincy Symphony Orchestra, the combined high school choir, the Merry Minstrels, and the John Adams Orchestra. And of course, thank you all very much for supporting the Quincy Public Schools year in and year out. If we could have a round of applause for all of these individuals. And lastly, enjoy the show. Thank you all very much.
Good evening, everyone, and happy holidays. I'm Yoichi Utagawa, and on behalf of the Quincy Symphony Orchestra, I'd like to welcome you to 'Tis the Season, Symphony and Song. The following is a brief video into the making of this year's concert. We hope you enjoy. The musicians of the Quincy Symphony and I have been preparing for this concert since about Halloween. We have weekly rehearsals, and we have been enjoying rehearsing and working on the holiday music for this concert. The Quincy Symphony Orchestra is a community orchestra, so we have members from all over the place, including Quincy, of course. And then to fill out our ranks, sometimes we have extra players who come and help us, and those are professionals from the Boston area. But we have a real cross-section of people in the orchestra, and it's a wonderful group of people, and they love to make music, and I hope that comes through in the concert tonight. We have a wonderful program tonight. We're starting off with a Christmas festival by Leroy Anderson, which is a kind of a signature piece for the holidays. It was written by Leroy Anderson, who was born in Cambridge, down up the road a little ways. In 1908, he was Arthur Fiedler's favorite composer and arranger of light classical music. He's really the father composer of pop's music. So we're starting off with a work of his. And this year we have a real new twist. I have a very close colleague who is an amazing gospel singer, Renice King. Sang everywhere. She sang with the Boston Pops and Keith Lockhart at July 4th and all that. Remarkable musician and artist, and she's going to be doing 2 selections with us today. And then, of course, we're going to do a couple numbers with the John Adams Orchestra, a wonderful group of students from the Quincy Public Schools.
Hi, my name is Judy Lai. I'm the director for John Adams Orchestra, and we are very excited for another season of 'Tis the Season. John Adams Orchestra is the most advanced orchestra in Quincy Public Schools. So they are members from the elementary, middle school, and high school students, and most of them have been playing their instrument for years. The orchestra has been practicing for this event since October. So it's always a short window of preparation up to this concert, but every rehearsal, students put in their full efforts, and it has been great. This year, we've prepared 3 selections to play with the Quincy Symphony Orchestra. It's always very special for those students to be able to be part of this event, to sit on the stage with the Quincy Symphony Orchestra, because that's the ultimate goal for them, to be able to join an orchestra once they graduate or to be part of the community. So this event is always rewarding and very special for them.
And then we're going to do a number with the teachers, the music teachers, and that's always a real treat. Michael DeMarco, who's the band director at Quincy High School, he's done the arrangement for the orchestra.
Just as a wreath is made up of the boughs of an evergreen, my composition, A Wreath of Carols, is an arrangement of 6 Christmas carols and other melodies of the season. It begins with the carol of the drum, followed by a jubilant Here We Come a-wassailing. The music then becomes more sentimental with O Tannenbaum, and introspective and even spiritual with O Come, Emmanuel. The mood lightens up considerably with the Holly Jolly Christmas, and the entire piece concludes with variations on the round Dona Nobis Pacem, leading to a grand festive finish. The piece is especially fun because it is scored for a full symphony orchestra along with 8 soloists, who are all music teachers here in the Quincy Public Schools. The interplay among the soloists within their sections, trios of woodwinds and brass, along with the Quincy Symphony Orchestra, is a further extension of the composition's title. So the piece truly is an interwoven partnership between the Quincy Symphony Orchestra and my great colleagues here.
And at the very end, we're going to do a number with the combined choirs led by Tim Carew, who's an amazing director.
Hi, I'm Tim Carew. I'm the choral director at Quincy High School and North Quincy High. So the students performing tonight come from both high schools. We have the concert choir from North Quincy High and the concert choir from Quincy High School as well, and the select choir members also. We have about 42 students participating.
Hi, we are the Q&Q Choir Leadership Team.
Tonight, the select choir will be performing 3 pieces.
Hanukkah Scherzo. A scherzo is just a sort of a light and humorous kind of piece that's fast-paced. This is composed by Dean Rischel,
O Tannenbaum,
which is a beautiful German carol, and it's actually one of my favorite carols.
And Deck the Hall,
which is a Welsh carol that I think everyone knows. And then after the select choir performs, we'll bring on the 42 members of the combined North Quincy High concert choirs. And I think you're in for a treat on this one. We're performing a piece called Ring Those Christmas Bells. This is a first for this concert, where students will be performing what we call choralography.
we put together some really great choreography for this piece, and it's been a lot of fun, and I just can't wait to perform it.
And then after we perform Ring Those Christmas Bells, the students will sing along with the audience, I hope, the Christmas sing-along by Finnegan, and that's conducted by Yoichi Udagawa.
To sing with the Quincy Symphony Orchestra is our great privilege. To have this whole orchestra to back you up, it's just like, it feels so grand.
The musicians of the Quincy Symphony and I really enjoy doing this concert because one of the great thing is that we get to work with the students and the teachers. The John Adams Orchestra, the teachers themselves, and the chorus, you know, they have a youthful energy, they have a passion for the music that reminds us of why we got into this kind of thing in the first place. I hope that we are helpful to the young people, but they don't realize how helpful they are to us. It's a real treat and a privilege and a joy to do this concert, and we can hardly wait to get the performance started. And now, without further ado, we invite you to sit back, relax, but not totally relax, because we want you to get into this concert, all right? But let's get started, everyone. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays!
I didn't realize that it was going to be such a long film with me yapping all the way through it. So now I'm feeling a little like I should keep it short, but Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy holidays, happy Hanukkah. We're so glad you're here. This is a real treat for us to be able to play for you, and we always love this concert. Now this year, if you've been here before, we have a little twist. As you probably heard me talking about this amazing soloist we have. She's just you're going to enjoy her singing. And so without further ado, just a huge Quincy ham for Renice King, please.
Holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. The thrill of hope, a weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angel voices, oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born, oh, night divine, oh, night divine. Truly he taught us to love one another. His law is love and his gospel is peace. Chains shall he break, for the slave is our brother, and in his name all oppression shall cease. Sweet hymns of joy in grateful chorus raise me, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angel voices, oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born.
Big hand for Renice King, please.
Okay, so I have just a few notes for this song for you that I just wanted to share, just to kind of set the stage a little bit. So in 1901, there's an African-American gentleman by the name of John Wesley Work Jr. who published a collection of spirituals called New Jubilee Songs. And included in that collection is probably what would be considered the best known spiritual that's associated with the holiday season. And this spiritual tells the story about shepherds who were watching sheep. One night, they were in the fields, and they are basically completely thrown by what happens while they're out there. And this is happening at a time when these shepherds' people, the nations, basically were under subjection to an occupying force, and so they were kind of in despair. So I imagine these shepherds out in the field, you know, kind of talking with each other about their trials, about shepherd life, you know, every once in a while trying to stoke the fires, trying to run after sheep, wandering, trying to kind of keep the fold together. There's a lot going on in my imagination when I think about what that night must have been like, when all of a sudden the darkness just lit up unexpectedly with brilliant light. I mean, they must have been out there like, what are we looking at here? And there an angel stood before them and told them this incredible news of something that had been foretold over 700 years ago, but that it was happening and that it had happened that night. And then the sky fills with hosts of angels singing, "Glory to God in the highest and peace on earth." You know that phrase, with the hills reverberating with the sound of thousands of angels in that night sky. That is just an amazing scene in my imagination. And then, as the angels withdrew, they saw the star, the sign. And I imagine that with that sign, they just took off running. They couldn't stop. There were sheep scattering everywhere, this way and that. They didn't have MapQuest. They didn't have a GPS navigation system. They just had to follow a star. But oh, how quickly they followed it, because they couldn't wait to tell anybody, everybody, somebody. They couldn't wait to shout it from the tops of Mount Nebo that foretold king had come. Finally come. While shepherds kept their watching o'er silent flocks by night, behold, throughout the heavens there shone a holy light. Go tell it it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. The shepherds feared and trembled when lo throughout the earth rang out the angel chorus that told the angels' birth. Oh, go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. Oh, go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain, tell it on the mountain, tell it on the mountain. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born.
What do you think? We'll have to have Bernice back sometime, huh? Now we're going to get to feature the students of the John Adams Orchestra as they join us in a couple numbers. So before we start, I'm going to ask the John Adams students to stand up. Go ahead, guys. Can you just give them a hand, please? As you can imagine, that last piece is not very easy, right? And I want to ask you to just give a huge hand to their director, Judy Lai. Judy, would you stand up? Oh, there you are. Give her a big hand if you would. So as the merry minstrels come out, by the way, can you give them a hand? These are the teachers of the... I started this crazy tradition a couple years ago of telling a joke. So do you guys want to hear a very quick joke? I can't hear you. So this small town in western Massachusetts, right after Thanksgiving, there were 3 churches in this town, and all 3 of them had squirrel infestations, right? And the first church, I mean, they got together and they had prayer and discussion and committees and trying to figure out what to do. And they just decided, after a lot of prayer, that it was God's will that these squirrels are here. So they were just going to leave them alone, right? And, I mean, there were people who weren't happy about the squirrel infestation, but, it was God's will, and they were okay with it. And then, so in the second church, they didn't want to hurt the squirrels, but they kind of want to get them out of there, okay? So they collected a lot of money, and they hired a really humane animal trapping relocation service, right? And they had the squirrels move like 50 miles away. But unfortunately, they came back. So they're trying to figure out what to do, still trying to figure it out. And then in the third church, they also went through a lot of prayer and discussion and consideration, and they came up with a very novel idea. They decided that they were going to make squirrels full members of the church, all right? And lo and behold, now they only show up at Christmas and Easter. Another hand for the Merry Minstrels. As they go off, I can't think of a profession that's more important to our society than teaching. So as they leave, give them a little more love, please. And next up, and they should be out here shortly, is the select choir from North Quincy and Quincy High School under the direction of Timothy Crew. Come on out, guys.
Spin, spin, dreidel, dreidel, spin, dreidel, dreidel, spin, spin, little dreidel, spin, spin, dreidel, dreidel, spin, Little dreidel spin this Hanukkah night. Spin, spin, dreidel, dreidel, spin. Dreidel, dreidel, spin, spin. Little dreidel, spin, spin. Dreidel, dreidel, spin. Little dreidel, spin this Hanukkah night. Spin, spin, dreidel, dreidel, spin. Dreidel, dreidel, spin, spin. Little dreidel, spin, spin. Dreidel, dreidel, spin. Little dreidel, spin this Hanukkah night. Spin, spin, dreidel, dreidel, spin. Dreidel, dreidel, spin, spin. Little dreidel, spin, spin. Dreidel, dreidel, spin. Little dreidel, spin this Hanukkah night. Light our candle and sing the Spirit. Light our candle and sing the song. Light our candle and sing the Spirit. Light the menorah. Now is the time of Hanukkah, so light the menorah. 8 little candles shining bright, like the menorah. Now is the time of Hanukkah, so light the menorah. 8 little candles shining bright, like the menorah. Sing out for Hanukkah, 8 days of Hanukkah, and 8 candles burning bright. Spin, spin, dreidel, dreidel, spin, dreidel, dreidel, spin, spin, little dreidel, spin, spin, dreidel, dreidel, spin, dreidel, dreidel, spin, this Hanukkah night, spin, dreidel, dreidel, spin, spin, little dreidel, spin, spin, dreidel, spin, this Hanukkah night, spin, and tell the story. This is the festival. We left and tell the story. Little dreidel, spin goes round and round.
O Tannenbaum, wie treu sind deine Blätter. O Tannenbaum, wie treu sind deine Blätter. Du grüßt nicht nur zur Sommerzeit, nein, auch im Winter, wenn es schneit. O Tannenbaum, wie treu sind deine Blätter. O Christmas tree, how lovely are thy branches. O Christmas tree, how lovely are thy branches. The sight of thee at Christmas tide spreads hope and gladness far and wide. O Christmas tree, how lovely are thy branches. With boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la. See the blazing Yule before us, fa la 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 la. Strike the harp and join the chorus, fa la 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 la. Follow me in merry measure, fa la 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 la. Wow. a tale of Yuletide treasure. Fa la 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 la. Fast away the old year passes. Fa la 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 la. Hail the new year, lads and lasses. Fa la 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 la. Sing we joyous all together. Fa la 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 la. Regardless of the wind and weather. Fa la 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 la.
For a minute there, I thought they weren't coming back, but they will be shortly. Now, a big hand for the North Quincy and Quincy Select and Concert Choirs combined. Tim, come on out.
Some folks like to hear a Christmas song, but I like Christmas bells that go ding-dong. Jingle, jangle, ting-a-ling, or just bing-bong. I love to hear them ring. Oh, ring those Christmas bells. Ring those Christmas bells. While they chime, we'll have happy time. So ring those Christmas bells.
Up above the stars are clear and bright, while all around the snow is soft and white. Santa and his reindeer soon will be in sight, and you will hear them sing.
Oh, ring those Christmas bells. Ring those Christmas bells. While they chime, we'll have happy time. So ring those Christmas bells. Ding dong. Ding dong. Ding dong. Ding. Ding dong. Ding. Ding dong. Ding dong. Ding dong. Ding. Ring those Christmas. Ring those bells. Ring those Christmas. Ring those bells. Jingling-a-ling. 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 Jingle-a-ling, jingle-ee-jingle-high, jingle all the music of an open sleigh. When every jolly jingle seems to say, happy, 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 happy holiday. Come on, enjoy the fun. Ring those Christmas bells. Ring those Christmas bells. While they chime, we'll have happy time. So ring those Christmas bells. While they chime, we'll have happy time. So ring Ting-a-ling-a-ting-a-ling-a-ting-a-ling-a-ting-a-ling-a-ting-a-ling-a-ring. Those Christmas
Hello, good evening. I just wanted to take a moment to recognize some students. First of all, I want to recognize the combined choirs of Quincy High School and North Quincy High for all the hard work they've done over the past few months preparing for this. Congratulations, it's been great. Nice job. If you're free on December 19th, we're having our winter choral concert with the combined choirs of Quincy High and North Quincy High. It's at North Quincy High at 6 p.m. So I invite you all to hear this music again and hear 7 different choirs, actually. I wanted to take a moment to recognize 4 particular students who helped with this, all the movement that you saw. We call it choralography, which is a play on words, right? So a couple of students from each high school actually created the moves for this dance of sorts. We have from Quincy High, we have Grace Cuniff, and Matthew Hollitz. And from North Quincy High, we have Lila Swain. And Calla Jones. Nice job. And finally, I'd like to thank the Quincy Symphony Orchestra for giving us this opportunity, and Maestro Yuichi Utagawa. This opportunity for the singers to perform with an orchestra is really unique, and it's special in the school year. So thank you, QSO and Yuichi Utagawa. Thank you.
How about a big hand for Timothy Carew right here? Tim. Okay, so did you guys have a good time tonight at the concert? You've been a great audience. All right, we're going to finish the concert with our annual sing-along. The words should be in the program books. So I want you to do your best student choir imitation, okay? And Renese King imitation. Here we go, everybody. Happy holidays.